Hi everyone, meteorologist Chad Evans here with a look at your daily weather forecast video, sponsored always by Trent Johnson State Farm. Trent is my agent.com. Thanks to him, thanks to all of you and all of our sponsors. This video is a little bit late. I was down in Indy today for the Certified Crop Advisor Conference, gave a couple of talks in the morning and afternoon on what weather conditions give ideal corn yields and really bad corn yields, and went through all the teleconnections that are connected to that. So great discussion, great talk, met a lot of great people down there. It's good to be with everybody down there and good to be back here with you this evening. You know, November got cold. It was the second snowiest November, third snowiest November on record. And then it was the snowiest November since 1951. But even though it got cold, we had some brief near record warmth in late November, and then it was warm early in November. So actually the month, we were pretty close to normal for the mean temperature. But so far in December, we're running way below normal. We're running about 14 degrees below the mean. So way below normal temperatures in this dark green and blue area right here, similar to what we had in 2000. Really, this is the coldest December and most sustained snow cover and cold since 2000. It's been 25 years, and for that December, we ended up being about 15, 16 degrees below normal. Another cold December that was similar was 1985. We ended up about 10 to 13 degrees below normal, and then in 83, of course, much colder than normal, about 15 degrees below normal. Another outstanding cold December was 1989. However, that was really skewed because late in 89 it got really, really record cold, and that skewed everything. So it ended up looking like a really cold December, even though much of it was late in the month. In 2010 was a cold December as well. Not as much as these years, but pretty close. And we had a white Christmas in 2010 as well. Christmas morning, we have 5 to 9 inches of snow on the ground. So now we've got a little fall. We've got some rain coming in tonight, but a lot of wind, a howling wind. Secure those Christmas decorations tonight into tomorrow. More surges of Arctic air, more minor accumulating snow, but it still looks like a mild, wet Christmas period is on the way. We've been turning cloudy this evening, but this is all Virgo so far. This is not reaching the ground, but what this will do is moisten the atmosphere up for the precip that's going to develop up here and come in tonight, and eventually we will get rain down to the ground, not snow, even though it's 30 for Morocco and Madairyville, 37 at Flora, 40 Crawfordsville. These numbers will start to rise with that howling wind coming in from the southwest. Very gusty tonight and very gusty tomorrow morning and through tomorrow afternoon. The showers come through tonight with 1/10 of an inch to up to 2/10 of an inch. Then behind that, some scattered snow showers and snow squalls come in tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow evening. And what these may do is put down a dusting or a coating of snow. Some of the data suggests some places may end up with 1/2 an inch or a hair more than that of snow. So be aware of some dustings and coatings of snow later tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow night, and even a few snow showers lingering in a part of Thursday. Then we watch 2 clipper systems. We've got one Thursday night, Friday morning, and another late Friday night, Saturday morning, and each one of these has the potential to bring 1 to 2, maybe 1 to 3 inches of snow. You see these zipping from the northwest, so count on slippery travel Thursday night, Friday morning, Friday night, early Saturday morning as well, and the wind will blow some of that snow around too. And then it's the Arctic air that settles in, with lows eventually dropping below 0, but as the Arctic high pulls away, look at this. Winds turn to the southwest, and that's green returning on the map. It means rain coming, not snow, as we get ever closer to Christmas. And that said, now through December 22nd, the cold surge is coming in. There's that intense cold coming in, albeit brief, late in the weekend and to start next week. But then we warm up, and that warmth stays on before and right around Christmas, before much colder air will start to come in just in time for New Year's and moving into early January. And after not talking about snow for a while, really from what, December the 17th until, well, right through Christmas, by New Year's and early January, not only will we have to talk about temperatures 18 to 25 degrees below normal, but there will likely be another little clipper system that comes in and brings some minor accumulating snow. I think the bigger snow of January is mid-January. One coming up from the southwest could bring significant snowfall, and then the polar vortex all loose, a piece of that comes down, and this is strong wind, brutally cold weather, low temperature probably 15 to 20 below zero, and we'll probably have one day where the high temperature does not get above zero with this, and wind chills will be running way below zero, as low as minus 30, minus 40, and that snow will be blowing around too. And I think after this may be fairly brief. It will skyrocket in temperature. Then we'll probably have another event kind of like this one, very into January and into early February, where it is another kind of polar vortex kind of events. And those may be the two benchmark cold waves of the winter, and they'll have snowpack to boot. This is mid-January snow cover. It'll be adding up. This is projecting about 8 to 11 inches on the ground by that time to only enhance that first batch of cold. And then, like I said, there'll be a second one very into January to early February. Rising temps and a howling wind tonight with cold rain showers. We rise to 43, but winds gusting 35 to 45 initially, but after 4 a.m., some of these gusts 38 to about 50 miles an hour. With the thaw underway, this is as cold as it's going to get tonight, because temperatures will eventually rise to 40 to 45, but then they fall tomorrow. In fact, by 3 p.m. tomorrow, they're already running in the 20s to low 30s. The rain showers tapering, and we'll have a scattering of periodic snow showers and snow squalls that may begin to produce some dustings and coatings late. The wind's strong, peaking late morning to midday, gusts 40 to 52, and then still getting gusts 35, 40, 44, 45 later on in the day. And with that kind of wind and these temperatures falling to 30, then 26, your wind chills will be headed for the single digits and low teens. Peak gusts expected through late tonight and tomorrow. Likely 48 here on Kewanna, 45 Winnemac, 48 Kentland, 52 Fowler to Round Grove, and from Frankfort over to Michigan Town and Rushville, gusts up around 50, 52. 45 Greater Lafayette, 42 at Covington, and projecting gusts of 43 for the peak at Crawfordsville. So like I said, remember, late Friday night into Saturday morning, accumulating snow is expected. Maybe 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. Much colder. Your Arctic air is coming in. Remember the snow also late Thursday night to Friday morning. So we have two clippers right here to produce accumulation. We produce the accumulation and it enhances the cold. We are 6 below zero Sunday morning. Potentially a little more snow early Monday morning. That one's a little more iffy, but I kept it in the forecast. And then much warmer and thawing with rain coming in very late next week and high surging into the 40s and eventually headed for the 50s.